Welcome back to Golf Central. Jason Day is just cranking out one birdie after another so far in his first round of the Australian Open. Day went out with 6 birdies through 12 holes, 1 bogey. He is at 5 under par, just 1 off the pace. We're going to keep you updated with the Australian Open. And after a long, grueling season on the European Tour, things are already starting back up with the Hong Kong Open. Some of the big stars making the trek from the DP World Tour Championship last week in Dubai over to the Hong Kong Open in China. Here's a look at one of the marquee groups in the first round. For the Hong Kong Open, they're off at 10:45 Eastern Time. Hao Tong Li with Justin Rose and Sergio Garcia as well. Another group to keep in mind, the guy who took the race to Dubai. And Tommy Fleetwood, he's playing with Matthew Fitzpatrick. And they're off at Sam Brazel. They're off at 6:45 Eastern Time. How are guys prepping for the start of the new season after last week's Tour Championship?
Even though it's a new season, we're carrying on tournaments. This is 5th week away now, but we'll keep working hard, keep doing the same things. And when we do get a chance to sit down, we'll have a look at what was good in 2017, what could be improved on, and we'll make sure that we make those adjustments and then look at goal setting as well. Sort of the last few weeks of the last season, obviously it was all about trying to win the race to Dubai, and it's impossible to take your mind off that. It was really nice that it could have gone either way at the end, and it was really nice that that one got sort of completed, and it's something that I'll have forever now. But back to back would be nice, wouldn't it?
I've been playing well. For the last few weeks, the game has been in very good shape. So, it's this golf course requires you to play well, and my game is going to be on if I want to be out there with a chance.
It is a nice place to be, actually. Obviously, when it's nice to turn over a new leaf in a way, or a new page, and start 2018 season and lead the race to Dubai after this week. 1 week too late, but that'd be nice.
Trip, I'm going to hold off any horrible Justin Rose puns for the run that he's been on basically since August. What has it been about his game that's really clicked to go on this sustained stretch?
Yeah, well, one thing about Justin Rose is the ball striking is going to be there day in and day out. He's one of the best. In fact, you go back to 2012, he's one of the few players ranked inside the top 10 in strokes gained tee to green each and every season. That's no different. That's not going to change. He's gotten incrementally longer, but one area of his game that I think is quite underrated and where he's made vast improvements is around the greens. His pitching and chipping, it's just been fantastic. He has so few opportunities to scramble because of that prolific ball striking that when he does now have the opportunities, he's chipping the ball closer. And that's the big difference. It's not that he was a poor chipper before. It's just he's making short work of these pars, and especially the stock standard chips and up and downs. He's having good looks at them. He's sometimes chipping those in. You combine that with how well, especially during those last couple of events that he had that chance at the race to Dubai, how well he was putting from 10 to 20 feet. You throw that mixture together, and Justin Rose is one of those guys that's not going to have one major for very long if that continues. I really think, you look at how well he played and how well he scrambled at Augusta, and some of the key putts that he made coming down the stretch there, and he pushed Sergio right to the end. It's going to be a fantastic season for him in the majors. This is going to continue. He'll be part of the story this week. I wouldn't be surprised one bit if he ends up holding a trophy there or at Hero next week, which a golf course that he plays all the time at Albany.
You would think that would be a good fit for him.
It sure would.
Well, Trip, we're going to have to break curfew tonight because we've got the Australian Open as well as live first-round coverage of the Hong Kong Open. That starts 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 p.m. for those of our friends out on the West Coast. Well, on the LPGA, one of America's best players is going to miss some time in 2018, and for good reason. Congratulations are in order as Jarena Pillar is pregnant. Pillar and husband Martin, a PGA Tour member, expecting their first child to arrive in May. Jarena, she has not set a timetable yet for her return. As Golf Central rolls on with the European Tour season in the books, we're having our expert tell you who has the edge to be the best in 2018. And we're taking a look at some of Spieth's sweet shots we've seen so far in his career.